Welcome once again to Kids in the Kitchen. I'm Tricia Ziemer, your host and director, and I'm here with Tricia and Abby. Now, Tricia, you've got a lovely summery treat planned for us, don't you?
Yes, we do. Today we're going to be making an apricot crunch.
Ooh, it sounds crunchy.
It will be.
So now you've got a few techniques here you're going to show us today and teach Abby. What are those?
Well, we're going to be separating the egg white and egg yolk, so that'll be the first thing we're teaching her. And we're also going to be making custard, so that's going to be a lovely thing to teach Abby as well.
So a bit of shake and bake, and you'll be on your way for dessert.
Mm-hmm. Sure will.
Looking forward to it. It all looks beautiful and nutritious and fresh. Carrie to be joining us a little bit later, but we'll let you girls start that cooking off. And before the show, I was privileged to be able to catch up with international celebrity chef Gabriel Gattei at Toscano's in Kew. He'll be joining us throughout the season with wonderful tips on how to select fresh fruit and veggie for his special recipes. Today, he's chosen dates for his luscious recipe, Dates in a Creamy Dream. So join us with Gabriel Gattei.
You know, in the world there's some magic food, and one of them is date. It is actually one of my favorite food when I need a little snack, I need some energy, I need a little bit of sweetness, and I don't want something overrich. They grew in some very dry area of the world, and they grew in Central Australia, and there's some in Africa and some in the United States. It is come from a palm tree. It's not like a plum, almost a long plum. There's a stone in the center, and it is dried, and it is so good. I like to prepare them for dessert for my family, where I make a custard, an egg custard with milk and egg yolk and a little bit of sugar. I let the custard cool, put the dates in it, I remove the stones. Oh, it is so delicious.
Yes, we are making apricot crunch today, and with the apricot crunch we are going to make custard. So to make the custard we have to use the yolks from 3 eggs. Yep, 1, 2, 3. We have to use 2 cups of milk, half a cup of caster sugar, and a third a cup of custard powder. Now to separate do you know how to separate eggs from yolks from whites?
No.
Okay, well I'll teach you. So we take an egg and we crack it so it's in half, and then we drop all the egg whites into one bowl, swapping it between till we lose most of the egg whites. There we go. And then we put that yolk in a separate bowl. There we go. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So
That's
just
it.
put the yolk in that one?
Put the yolk in that one and the egg whites in that one. That's it, good girl. Well done. That's it. Swap it between the two. Well done, that's really good. Awesome.
So just put it in there now?
Yep, put it in there. Do you want to do the last one as well?
Okay, I'll try.
There you go.
Zip your fingers. Great.
That's all
I
right.
kind of got everywhere.
We can clean up the egg whites later. We just need to make sure we keep the yolk. Now, if you need help with this, then ask a parent, because it can be pretty tricky. That's a good job. Okay, put it in there. Well done, awesome. Now we can just put this to the side so we don't spill it everywhere. Now we've got that, we need to combine it in a bowl. Do you want to pour the eggs into the bowl?
Yep.
And do you want to add the sugar as well? I'm just going to get a whisk.
All the sugar?
Yep, all the sugar.
Pew.
There we go. Do you want to whisk it? Just like that?
Yep.
Go for it.
It's hard to whisk.
Yeah, it can be a bit tricky.
It's so thick.
How about we move it up here just so
So we don't
a bit
keep
easier for
banging
you. Now we want to try and mix this till it's a nice even consistency. And then once we've got it mixed, we're going to add in the custard powder. That's looking good.
Ta-da!
Okay, now we slowly add in this. Do you want to keep stirring it while I add in this? Go for it.
Oops.
There you go, mix in a bit. That's it, all around, scrape the edges, get it all in, mix it all up nicely.
Doo-doo.
You can use a spatula to scrape around the sides if you really need to. Want some more? There we go. A little bit more. Awesome, keep mixing that.
So thick.
It should be thickening up nicely. That's looking really good, Abby.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, now we have to add the milk as well. So with the milk, we want to try and add it really slowly, like about 1/4 cup at a time. So just a little bit, keep stirring it. That's it.
Sorry.
And every time it mixes in nicely, then we have to add a little bit more. To do this, I would really recommend having 2 people. One so that they can stir it the whole time, and one so they can pour it in. That's coming up nicely. A bit more, keep stirring. That's it. Uh-oh, made a bit of a mess. Oh well, we can clean that up. It's looking really nice. A bit more milk, keep stirring. You're like my little mix master, Abby.
Mix, 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 mix.
You even make noises and sing songs.
Mix, 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 mix.
It's looking really good.
My specialty.
Bit more milk.
Milkies.
We've made a bit of a mess. Whoops. Oh well, we can clean it up later. Now once we've mixed up all this, we're going to put it in a saucepan. So you need to find a saucepan that's big enough to fit the mixture in. So it looks good. Last little bit.
No more milk.
Well done. Give it a nice mix. Get into it. Put some elbow grease into it.
Tornado!
That's
A
looking
whirlpool.
lovely.
Whirlpool. It's like a whirlpool.
Now we need to put it onto a saucepan with medium heat. So we'll just move back over here. Awesome.